Yo, what's good? It is Jayhawk. I'm a music producer from Los Angeles, California, and let's dive right in. The topic of this video is I sing, I rap, now what? As me being a music producer, I run into a lot of artists who have natural talent and have no idea what to do next and how to get the attention of somebody like me or an executive or a label or anything like that. People just have no clue what to do. So I wanted to make this video to at least give a little bit of advice to go about getting noticed and doing it the smart way. And these are just my opinions off of what I've seen and experienced in the last 10 years being in the music industry. The first thing I would recommend would be to tell the world about your craft. You never know what resources may be waiting for you. You never know if you post on Twitter or Instagram that you sing or rap, that you may have somebody that does the same thing, or somebody who knows somebody else who does the same thing, and you might can link with them and start collaborating. You never know who does the same thing you do unless you're vocal about it. I know so many people who have a talent and no one knows they have a talent because they're silent about it. They're scared. You cannot be scared. You have to have confidence and tell everybody what it is you want to do. The next thing I would recommend is testing the waters. We live in a social media world right now, and if you aren't uploading videos of yourself singing or rapping on Facebook Live, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you have to tell the world what you're doing, and you have to show the world what you're doing. You have to let everybody know that you are a singer. When they look at your account, when they look at your profile, everything needs to do with singing. Everything needs to do with rapping. So let's say regardless, you should always have confidence in yourself. If people say you're trash or you're amazing, don't believe either one of them. You gotta just keep it going, and see if it takes off or not. Let's say you got past both of those stages. You tell everybody what you do. You're singing everywhere. Maybe you're in the church, maybe you're open mics, whatever, you're trying to get the word out. And this is if you don't have any songs yet. I'm really going process step by step. The next thing to do is to find a music studio. You don't even have to find a big studio. You can just find someone who has a mic and some headphones and software to record and do it. The fact that you can record yourself for so little these days left room for so many big recording studios that you can go into for $20 an hour, $15 an hour, and book yourself. Now, when you're starting to do this, of course, you have to add those other elements. You have to find yourself a good recording engineer, and you have to find yourself a music producer or beats. There's a lot of, you can find beats on the internet all day out here. But you're gonna need those three elements for sure. Music studio, engineer, and your beats. Now, most people, they don't need any of that. They find a way to record themselves, they make their own beats. But I'm talking to the artist who doesn't know how to do any of that and is literally just trying to take this one step at a time. When you find your music studio or recording engineer, one thing I do recommend that people really don't give this advice is to get you an external hard drive. You can get you an external hard drive, a 2 terabyte or a terabyte hard drive at Best Buy, Apple. You can get that for about $100. The reason why you need this external hard drive is you want to be recording and storing your sessions. You don't want to leave your life into a music engineer or a music producer's hands. You don't want to get your music lost. You want to have an external hard drive so you have every session, everything you've ever done with you at all times. I wish someone would have told me that, and I wish I would have told a lot of singers and rappers that actually. Every studio you go into asks a copy of your music, so you have your music with you at all times. The last thing you want to be doing is, you're over an engineer's house or wherever you're at, you pay for your session, and then all of a sudden, a couple days later, they lost the session. Or they're requesting more money from you as a singer or a rapper. You don't have the money to pay them to get your song back or something like that. 1,000 things could go wrong, but at least with you having your external hard drive, they're gonna copy the session onto your external hard drive, and you will have it with you for life, hopefully. When you're ready to record again or whatever, you don't want to deal with that music producer or music engineer or music studio again, you have your music everywhere you go. It's so important to do that. I run into a lot of people who have horror stories that they did not do that and now their music is lost or just worse than that, you know. The next thing that I would do, this is presuming you write your own music. If you don't write your music, of course, find a songwriter that can help you with your melodies and that can develop you. If you're a singer, of course, get a vocal coach that can really help you, and do not get a random vocal coach. Get a vocal coach that you know has a proven track record or that is amazing or that has done something. Because vocal coaches, it's a lot of, not to target vocal coaches, but it's a lot of vocal coaches who will scam you out of stuff and have you thinking they are great when they haven't even had a song on the Billboard charts. And the same thing goes with music producers, you know. The next thing I would do is to buy a logo for yourself. You want a logo for yourself, so when you start performing, you want something that could beam at the top. You want something when you send emails, you can put at the bottom of your email. You want something that identifies you. You're building a brand as you're building your artistry. When you start recording music and releasing songs, you're gonna wanna get a good graphics designer who is reliable, who will be on time delivering your graphics. Or if you don't wanna get a graphics designer, do the graphic yourself. I use Phonto, Phonto. I'll put a link for that in the description. I use it, I like it a lot, it's pretty simple. Then when you start recording your music and you start doing your songs, release the music. Please release the music. Put it on SoundCloud. See what people are saying. Tell everybody, tell your friends, tell your family. And do this consistently. Don't just drop one song and wait a year or wait 2 years. Drop consistently. Grow in front of people. I started making beats when I was 11, 12 years old. At 11, 12, I thought I had the best beats in the world. I look back and I'm like laughing. We're always growing as people, as creators. It's important to capture that song in this moment. Release it to SoundCloud. Record the song, perfect it, tweak it, and let it go. And let the people hear it. Work on the next one. Speak your truth. Don't hold on to stuff. Don't hold on to a song for years or release a song in January and then your next song doesn't come out until November and the next song comes out in March and then don't do that. Keep on dropping. And eventually, I'm going really, really fast right now. After you dropped your song on SoundCloud, you picked out your beat off the internet, you found your nice recording studio that you can record at, or you found a friend's house you can record at, you have your sessions with you went back to the music engineer, you got it mixed. When you start releasing songs, start registering your music with BMI, Ascap, or Sesac. Now, there are performing rights organizations when your song is aired on the radio, through TV and film. The way things are moving these days in the streaming world, it's safe to have everything registered. You just never know what song is playing in what country and what song is gonna take off. Those are the basics. Those are the basics. I'm not gonna get into shows and promoters and record labels and publishing. Right now, I know you just maybe you don't have music out right now, maybe you want to put music out, maybe you have music out and you're trying to figure out what that next step is. Me as a music producer, what I'm looking for an artist who already has something going on, who's not waiting for anybody, who's not complaining, who is making an effort, even if they don't have anything. For right now, I think people need to take it back to the basics, and the basics are recording music and releasing it and building your fan base. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's just advice I wish people would have told me, or I wish I would have told people that I'm finally gathering the confidence to kind of tell people to do. Again, you can take this advice, you cannot take it, it's up to you, but I hope somebody takes it and uses it